no gold is not enough.
Good evening, everyone. Fireblox here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna talk about the update 9.4 that is dropped by in the open test. That everyone will be testing some new things and giving its feedbacks on the Discord server, etc. So this is an open test 9.4. We can testing something crazy like this, the Italian tank destroyers that is available only in this upcoming update. And and when you if you want to participate or to joining the open test, you will need at least 1000 battles. That's it. Not in a rank, not in a rating battles, just 1000 regular battles. And the second, you need to get a phone number linked on your account as a password. Of a yeah, as a password. And you can test some crazy like these guys. And you can see some new PBR things like the Mighty Mouse or the T110E5 on M40 pattern. And I just missed something. And the Waffen tracker of Panzer IV, as you can see. So it's it's really something new. So we're gonna talk about the Italian tank destroyers in the upcoming update. So we got the Samovente M41. So it has been a not it has decent aiming time but good gun dispersion. It has pretty decently good DPM, and it has good penetration from me. But yeah, it's just Italian boy. The armor has 110 millimeters, so tier 4 with stock gun can't penetrate it, but at tier 6 it can penetrate very easily. So yeah, it isn't that good. For the mobility, it has 44 kilometers per hour. The average speed it has 31 kilometers per hour. So it's a pretty mobile tank for that. And let's see the Basotto. Ah, yes, Semovente 43 Basotto. It's a tier 6. That's right, it's a tier 6. And just as you can see, how this tank can fit on this gun. How weird it is. Just a tiny. It has a biggest gun. It has tiny tank. How weird it is. So let's see on his stats. It has 132 millimeter on the frontal armor, which is under tier 5. Pretty stock gun can't penetrate it, but with the top gun, it can penetrate it. So the gun, it has not even that isn't that horrible aiming time. Is that just not a horrible? It has decently good dispersion and good DPM, and the penetration is good. It's really good. Penetration is 263 millimeter on the gold shells. It's this. This is crazy. It can pen every tier 6 and 7 tanks in the game for no reason at all. It's just very strong gun, very strong gun. Let's get into the mobility, 42 kilometers per hour, and the average speed has 32 kilometers per hour. Same as the tier 5 is pretty mobile tank. And let's get into Semovente Contra Caro Mode 1956. And this is something new, the reserve shell. I shall accept the last one, reload really quickly. Use the last shell as a reverse if necessary. because the magazine takes a long time to reload after using it. So, not that interesting mechanic, but it's just pretty not even that interesting as well. But yeah, the first shell just long, just long, but the second and the first shell just faster. So it's just necessary for it. Yeah. So let's get to talk about this and his gun. It has not even that good DPM because of that mechanic, as because the reloading time is just that mechanic. It has 3 shells of magazine, pretty that good. His penetration really good. His tier 7 gun, not a tier 8, so kind of good. It has 7 degrees of gun depression. So let's see if Basoto has 7 degrees of gun depression and M41. What he has 7 degrees, same as the counterparts on these counterparts. The mobility, yeah, it's a heavy tank destroyer, so 56 kilometers per hour and the average speed of 26 kilometers per hour. Not even that good, but it is. I think it's a heavy tank. It look like it doesn't look like a heavy tank, but yeah. So let's see. The 720 Contra Carro Mod 1964, Tier 8 one. So, same as the Tier 7 one, the reserve shell. So the gun, 3.8 seconds of aiming time, and good dispersion, and not even that good damage per minute because of reserve shell. The penetration, it's good. It's really good. The gold shells is good too. It's really good. And he has 11 degrees of gun depression. 11 degrees. That will be strong. That will be strong in a half down. This will be strong as well. So it has 24 kilometers per hour in the average speed, and the top speed it has 38 kilometers per hour. So just a heavy one, but just averageable. Area Contra Carro 1 Mark II at tier 9 1. Yeah, DPM isn't that good. Isn't that good? It's the same one. And the aiming time, not that good. And it has average to be good dispersion. And it has really good penetration. It has really good penetration. And the 13 degrees of gun depression. Are you serious? Wargaming 13 degrees of gun depression. How crazy is that? Let's see the armor. Yeah, the armor is just strong. Let's see the counterparts. Yeah, still strong. How about this guy? Yeah, still strong. The turret armor is just strong. He has strong turrets, not gonna lie. Let's get into mobility. 35 kilometers per hour, but the average speed it has 27 kilometers per hour. So it's just an average for a heavy tank. It's a tank destroyer. So yeah, kind of weird on that one. But it's a good. But DPM is bad because of that mechanic, the reserve shell. So the gun isn't that good. So these guns isn't that good for me because, well, just weirdo. And the last but not least, the Minotauro, a tier 10 one. Oh boy. So the turret has now 240 millimeter of frontal armor, and the hull has 270 millimeter of frontal armor. So they nerf it. They just they just nerf it. They just nerf it. When you go into the tank when it's on the testing, and where is it? Ah, there it is. No, I see no changes there, and in the today's update. Isn't that changes at all? It has 260 millimeter on the lower, lower, on the lower plate, but it's still a strong game. Strong tank. It's still a strong tank when you go in. Hold down like 7 degrees. Yeah, 7 degrees isn't that good. 7 degrees isn't. Yeah, oh, wait, it has 10 degrees of gun oppression. But today's this tank on today's update it has 7 degrees. So they buffed it. They buffed it. The gun, the 10 degrees of gun depression. So let's get into them. Not even that good aiming time is not is average should be good dispersion. Not even that is horrible DPM, and it has really good penetration as you can see. So it's good. 34 kilometers per hour. The top speed and average speed has 27 kilometers per hour. And yeah, it's slow. It's so slow. It's terribly slow. So let's see on the replay. On the replay with just a just on the replay, I just only have things. So yeah. All right. This is a just a decent game with Minotauro. As you can see, the matchmaking of open test is just so weird, just so really weird as you can see. But this tank is so slow. It's just slow. It has a not even as slow as you can see, but 30 kilometers per hour is enough for this heavy tank. And and yeah, this tank is just really good. But it has his armor is so good, and as as you can see, there is a Yak Pansy 100 and Minotauro. That's it, just 2 versus 2. It's just a weird matchmaking because it's an open test. It has weird matchmaking. It's it's just a weird matchmaking. But on this position, just trying to penetrate on the, just trying to pan on the cupola and didn't pan it at all. Didn't pan it at all. So it just it's just a tank. It has the armor, but the gun depression has good for. It's really good for the dispersion. Not the dispersion. Not yeah, just averageable one. But the gun depression is just kind of good for that. As you can see, I company to Yagero. Yeah, that's that's a really averageable one. But let's skip at some of the most cases. So when I challenging again into the Yagero, because so long as hell, I just want to just expand my shells. And yep, come on, take this. Right, second. There you go. As you can see, you can work with gold shells when Yaguru can do it, and some of the tanks with good penetration. So it's it's kind of not too horrible for this tank. It's not that even horrible as well, but and as you can see, it can hit my it can hit my yeah, it can hit my cupola for some reason, but it has good damage. It has really good damage. Not gonna lie, but it has a limit. It has a gun limit as the other tank destroyers or the Italian ones. So it's just good, just really good for that. So these guys, it when I talk about the gun limit, I forgot that it has 45 degrees of left and right. So and the tier one and tier 8 is same, and tier 9 is the same, and the Minotauro is the same. So it has the same limit. It has the same turret limit. So not that bad for that. Not that bad. And there's an M40 pattern that received the HD model as well as T100E5. T110E5. It was beautiful, not gonna lie. And we got the Mighty Mouse. I just waiting for so long for this. This Mighty Mouse is strong one. Let's see if they armor changes during that. No, it's just no changes. But look at that, how beautiful is this mouse. And the Jagdpanzer, the Waffenträger auf Panzer 4. Look at that, how beauty it is. It's not. It has no camo for today, but for the upcoming update, you can receive a camo for Waffenträger of Panzer 4 and Minotauro. So that's it for the update 9.4 for the new tanks at all. So like that video, subscribe my channel, and see ya soon.